Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston, and in this tutorial we're going to be working more on the card program. Now if you don't understand what you see already on my screen, then you might want to go ahead and move back a couple of tutorials and start from the beginning of the card program tutorials. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, let's go ahead and add a constructor and another method that we can use inside of our card class. Now these are all essential because we're going to be using those in other classes that we make by using inheritance. So let's go ahead and just make a simple method that will, or a function that will tell if the car is moving. So we'll just comment this. So is the car moving? And we'll type public function is moving. It's not going to accept any arguments because we don't need any, and we will make it a Boolean type because the car is either moving or it's not moving. It's that simple. So now we're going to test the speed. So if speed, and we are accessing the property speed right here. So, and this uses what's called indirection, to where we're not actually accessing this variable directly, we're using this property. So if speed equals 0, and if that confuses you, the indirection concept, then I'll be talking about it later on, and you've already been using it a lot throughout your programs. So it'll be easy to understand once you grasp the concept because you've used it a lot. So if speed equals 0, then what do we want to do? We want to just simply return false. Now if speed is anything else other than 0, then we're going to go ahead and return true. Now they can also be moving at a negative speed. We're just going to allow that. Let's say they're going backwards. Now this technically isn't right because it's impossible to move at a negative speed. You always have to be going a certain speed in one direction or the other. But for this program, let's just allow them to go backwards by using a negative speed. So if it's anything other than 0, we'll just simply return true. Now let's go ahead and create a constructor so that whenever somebody creates a new car object, it's going to go ahead and set some of these values for them so that they don't have to do that. So we'll just go ahead and use the constructor. So sub new, go ahead and enter, and it'll add n sub for us. So let's just go ahead and set some of the default values for this. So we'll set the color, the speed, and the number of doors. So color equals, let's make it red. Speed is going to initially be equal to 0, or here, int speed, it's going to be equal to 0, and then int number of doors, we'll just go ahead and set that equal to 5, and that's including the trunk. So you got 4 and then the trunk. So now that we've created our constructor, we can go ahead and head back into form1.vb, and you can see under the form1 load, we don't have to set the color to start with because it's already done that for us in the constructor. Now if you want to, you can go ahead and add some arguments for the constructor so that when they make a new car object, it will set it to the color, the speed, and the number of doors that they want. So let's come over here and we'll add a button, and we'll just call it accelerate. So we'll set the text to